Moon river wider than a mile. River wider than a mile. I'll cross you in style someday. Oh, dream maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Chat, if anybody's in here yet, I'm just getting set up, so I can't see nothing just yet, but I promise we'll start in just a few minutes. I'm just giving people some time to get in here before everything else kicks off, basically. And if you hear me sing under my breath, it's because I was watching some more videos from somebody new I discovered yesterday, Sphere Hunter. And I had been watching them yesterday basically just because I ran out of other stuff to watch on YouTube, which is the only thing that I ever watch on my phone. Because going to like Retro Crush or like Netflix or whatever is one, an ordeal, two, Retro Crush blocks off like half the screen with like phone UI elements that you can only disable by disabling them in your phone settings, which I'm not a huge fan of. And two, it's like, well, I mean, I'm on Netflix. I started an anime, but it's not on Netflix, so I don't want to start a new one, you know? But yeah, it's I watched a bunch of her videos on Resident Evil that she's a big fan of, and those were good. And then I watched the Bayonetta 1 and 2 videos, which reminded me of the cover of Moon River. That's at the beginning of Bayonetta 2, which I really, really liked. A lot of people talk about Fly Me to the Moon, probably because more people played the game that is not a Wii U exclusive. But the Moon River cover is phenomenal. It is actually perfect. I'm crossing you in style someday. Maker, you heartbreaker, wherever you're going, I'm going your way. Alright. I mean, the song's title is, it's Moon River. Like, that's just the title of the song. I also put it in the music channel in, Flash's server. So if you want to give it a listen, you can just listen there. But yeah, I didn't want to play more RE1 last night, basically. After the stream ended and I ate. So we're just gonna load the same save from yesterday. If he jumps me, I might get frustrated and just blow him apart and kill myself. But you know, we'll move on from there. It'll be fine. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's rock and roll. It's past 5. So the last thing we did was we got the power room key for, excuse me, the aqua ring. So we're gonna go down there. We get to see Funny Wesker again today. And he'll say, my favorite line in Resident Evil. I don't think I need this. I don't think I need the shotgun either. I would like a heal, but I don't want to take my only poison heal, so I guess we're just rocking the pistol. I did remember to drop the ink ribbon off. I feel like there was something I was gonna try and remember to like take with me, but I can't remember right now. Oh yeah, this fucking thing. Do not grab me or I swear to God. How you doing today, Kate? The one with the ladder is further down the hallway. By the way, this room is incomplete. I know it's incomplete. The item you have to pick up is the note at the end of the hall, but if you pick that up, enemies start spawning in the hallway. So I'm just not gonna do that. I'm sorry your headphones were hurting your ears. Do you have, like, speakers or something you can use instead? Oh, I fucking love this track. It's a shame that we're in the Aqua Ring for such a short amount of time. Oh, that's right, there's the fucking other one first. Two other ones, okay. Yeah, I mean, I get that. You could put your phone on... your phone. You could put your phone on speakerphone. I guess. I don't know how great that would be for her, but, you know. It's an option. She'd probably do it for you. Oh, you're gonna work on some art? That's great. I worked on the closest thing that I do to art, which is building a model kit. I built... all of the arms? Yeah. And then, like, part of one of the legs. Yeah, both of the two arms. But, like, all of them. I mean, if you like the idea of, like, a mobile suit with multiple arms, I think there are a couple that are like that. I cannot, off the top of my head, remember any of them. But I think the CeraV Gundam from 00 might have option parts to display its, like, 6 arms. I wish there were some that, like, actually did punch attacks, but unfortunately that is in the minority.
Richard!
Richard!
Chris! Chris, stop! No!
So ends Richard. That's what we get for saving him.
Richard.
What a jabroni. Anyway. Do not fuck with me. Fuck. Yeah, the CeraV is just a cute beast. I much prefer its prototype form, the Virtue Gundam, but that one only has, like, the normal amount of arms and legs. I think Lily wants to get in the room. Hold on. Come on. Come on. Come here, baby. We haven't even hung out today any, because you've been, I think, asleep in here. And I was building my model kit. Oh yeah, chat. Something kind of annoying happened to me earlier. I took a shower. You know, like I woke up and then I went to the bathroom because I had just woken up and I brushed my teeth and took a shower. After I got out of the shower, there was just water all over the floor and I think it came from my toilet, but I'm not sure and I couldn't find where it was leaking from. Yeah, the Seraphim. That's it. Anyway, down the ladder. But yeah, the Virtue Gundam is the one from the first season of 00, and I like that a lot more than I liked the Cerevi. Oil pressure, I think there's like a document in here that tells you how to do this. I don't remember how because it's been too long. Open valve 2, okay. Wait, is that... Give me that. Okay. So let's see. We need to, I think, interact with this. Is it over here? Yeah, here we go. A pressure shelter. Where's the fucking drainage controls? I know it's in here. Error message. Something's gone wrong while the water's drained. Switch to drain the water. Hit it.
Emergency, emergency. Unknown source of pressure detected. Locking all doors to achieve maximum safety. Reaching 30% of pressure threshold. Reaching 50% of pressure threshold. Activate emergency drainage system immediately.
Chris, I need you to stop getting caught on corners, homie. But yeah, the Cerevi Gundam is like an up-armored heavy artillery variant. The closest thing I can like relate it to is the Double Zeta, but I don't think you've seen that either. It also has an armor purge basically, where it blasts all the fucking extra plates off, and then it's got like a much smaller, like electronic warfare Gundam inside of it. It's pretty cool. 00 is very fun to watch for almost all of it. And then you get to, like, partway through the second season, it's just like, man, what are we doing? An item? Yes. What do we got? Magnum rounds. Why, yes, I will. I think there's, like, shotgun shells down here somewhere as well, maybe? But yeah, Neptune was not happy with us for doing that. That's a boss fight, by the way. Like, you get a trophy like you beat a boss for doing this. Hey, man. Oh, there's the shotgun. Here we go. So yeah, this is the assault shotgun that fucking Richard had. Richard, by the way, is the guy from yesterday that he got bit by the big snake, and then we cured his poisoning, and then he just runs out here to do this. And that is the entirety of his appearance in Resident Evil. Excuse me. Well, yeah, I mean, no doubt. But, you know, it's a little disappointing for Richard. For dicks everywhere, this is a big loss. Can I just reach it from over here? There we go. Alright, we had exactly enough item spaces to pick up everything. Fuck off. Yeah, it's the key to the gallery in the room, or in the building that we were in before. I just hit R2 to bring up the map like I'm playing Zero, by the way. So I will say, one thing about Chris's playthrough that is easier than Jill's, excuse me, is this next fight. Because Chris just straight up doesn't have to do it. Also, there was a Crimson Head there. I think that was why I had the fuel canteen in my inventory. Whoops. I hate this fucking thing so much. I can't believe it got me. What a jabroni. Cool. Yeah, we're gonna go gardening. Hey, do you guys remember the order of the locked things? 'Cause I, do not. I want to take the herb so bad, but also it's like, one, we haven't really done anything yet. Two, if I take the herb, then I can't combine it later with other stuff for a better heal. Or no, this is the other room from before. This is the room where the guy was just hanging out. Where's the gallery? I guess it's that room, right? That's fair. But no, it's just, I don't remember the keypad thing. Like, I remember the symbols, but I don't remember what order they go in for the door to the room where you make V-Jolt. Chris, I swear to God, if you get stung to death by bees, I am going to laugh at you. Chris, you need to use the fucking sprayer thing. Yeah, probably. Let's see, actually. Yeah, we're still at caution. I think that we can get slurped one more time by fucking Plant 42. I hate that thing can grab me from that side. It's so annoying. Generally what I do is I put it over that hole and then I climb up and over that way, but I forgot, so, you know. Yeah, the self-defense gun. The self-defense gun does the same amount of damage as Barry's Magnum, which means that it one-shots any enemy in the game that isn't a boss. But it only has one bullet and you can't reload it. Alright, healed. I'm going back in the spider room. Whatever you say, man. Alright, the red one is like the slit eye. Green one is the round eye with the eyebrows. Maybe the fighter will maybe the spider will choose not to fuck with me again. That would be awesome. Okay. Red, orange, green. Okay. Anyway, big shout out to the big ass that's right here. Really respect Capcom's vision on this. Dude, we didn't even see a spider. Don't worry about it. I heard one, but I didn't see it. What'd I say? Was it red, orange, green? Or no, that's the right door. Anyway, all the bees should be dead now. That's fair. I get the order wrong? Or no, that's the slit eye, so that should be... Well, red's 3, right? Or is red 5? Yeah, okay. Alright, so Chris can't read, so he can't do this part. But if you go into this room and then leave, Rebecca shows up, I think. And she does it for you. or something. There's still something in here, huh? Oh no, there's a red herb, like, right over here. Yeah. Do I have the 3 key? I don't think I do. Oh, that's right, it's over here. Alright, I need one more key, so we'll be right back. Oh, also, I guess before I forget he's there, we're gonna go kill that Crimson Head. Because after we kill Plant 42, I'm gonna go down to the Aqua Ring again, and there's a room that you can go in and get some extra stuff. I think it's Magnum ammo, which I desperately need, so... How nice to have something go perfectly well for a change. The fucking plant is gonna grab me. You know what? Yep. Fuck you. I should have just done that the first time. I didn't realize it was just gonna grab me every single time. What are you gonna do? I could play Bayonetta 1 on stream. I have that for PS4. It'd be nice to go back to that game and see if I'm any better at it, because I remember the first time I basically got through just mashing like 1 or 2 combos the whole time. And then we can play Vanquish, and then I can try and get the fucking Vanquish Platinum again. Organic Chemistry Lab Experiment. The similarities and the cellular characteristics of the rapidly growing plant infected by the Tyrant virus have been reported in previous papers. However, while repeating these experiments, an interesting new fact became clear. We learned that a chemical in the UMB family, UMB number 20, contains a compound that is toxic to the cells of the plant. We have given UMB number 20 a new name, V-Jolt. If calculations prove correct, when V-Jolt is applied directly to the root of the plant, the entire plant should be dead within 5 seconds. The V-Jolt can be made by simply mixing the VP and UMB chemicals in a specific ratio. However, extra care must be taken while handling these UMB chemicals. They have been known to generate toxic gases if mishandled. The characteristics of each UMB chemical are as follows. UMB 3 is red, Yellow 6 is yellow, UMB 7 is green, UMB 10 is orange, VPO 17 is blue, and V-Jolt is brown. Alright. I also like Vanquish. Vanquish has a really stupid plot, but it's fine. Because the fucking shooting in that game is enjoyable. I will say I do think that the method for, like, upgrading your guns is really frustrating. Because it also means that they don't carry over. So if you like a gun, you basically just have to carry a copy of it with you the entire game and also not use all of its ammo. Alright. So I'm gonna go see if I can get Rebecca to show up, because I think you have to see her as Chris to generate the skip where you don't have to fight the fucking plant. Which I would love to do, if possible. Alright, well, I can't get her to show up, so I guess we're just gonna fight the plant, and we'll totally win with my pistol. It'll be fine. By which, of course, I mean Plant 42 is going to absolutely eviscerate me at least once. Fucker. Okay, I need to just shoot twice, is what it is. It's Plant 42, and also that is literally just what they call it in RE2 Remake. Like the one that takes over that big-ass room in the lab. They just call it Plant 43. Okay. I thought I was done already. I'm glad the game stopped me for that. Okay. I wish it would keep it open while I'm up here so I could be sure that I'm actually hitting it. Fucker. Okay. I'm in danger. I hope. He's being a real jabroni all of a sudden. in danger now. Alright, Chad, I have no idea why Rebecca didn't show up, but we killed it with just the pistol, so you know. That's about as well as it was going to go. Behold, the helmet key. I know, right? I mean, he did hit me like 4 or 5 times in a row. What is this?
Oh, you scared me.
Oh, now you're here.
You okay?
You fucking...
Yeah, it's dead. But... Richard... He's... gone.
Oh, is that what it is? You let Richard die, and not only do you get the shotgun earlier, she comes and
I'm
saves
sorry.
Chris. I think that's what
It's
it
my
is.
fault.
Yeah, it might be.
I should have watched out for him.
I found a pharmaceutical room. I think I can come up with something useful. I'll be there. I'm glad you're still okay.
Thanks, Becky. I'm glad that you're still in the cowboy outfit, even though I definitely didn't put you in that. I'm gonna go in there and see if she'll heal me. Because that way I don't have to use my only heal.
This room is equipped with all sorts of medical supplies. Want me to treat your wounds?
Yeah, would you?
Yay!
Thanks.
Also, Kate, that's gonna be happening soon.
Be strong, Rebecca.
Strong like RE5, Chris. That's just how the cutscene ends.
Take care, Chris.
Okay, anyway. Strong like Boulder. Alright, let's go back down to the Aqua Ring. Actually, let's go see Wesker. He's, like, in this hallway, I think. Not yet. Let's go down to the Aqua Ring. And then we can, go get whatever's in that extra room. Yeah, show me that Redfield dumpy. Sorry, gamer. Are you gonna go see a doctor about it? Can you go through the airlock? There's the ladder. I mean, fair enough, and also same, but like, I don't know, man. I'm worried about you. Oh my god, okay. Hey, there's nothing in here on hard. I think maybe you have to apply V-Jolt there. If you get Rebecca to show up. Maybe. Sorry for wasting your time, guys. That's a bummer, dude. I'm sorry. I gotta get a job again soon. This is the way to go get the fucking fish. Is it? No. That's nice of you to say, Kate. Thank you. Here he is.
Wesker?
Chris, you're alive.
My words exactly. Where's Jill? Thought you were with her.
Yeah, I know. We got separated.
I see. Anyway, we better find a way out of here before we turn into zombie food. Got any suggestions, Wesker?
We should get a better grip on the situation. There must be areas still to be explored in that other mansion. Chris, I want you to check them out one more time. I'll continue my investigation here.
Sure thing.
So chat, something unfortunate about our first time through the mansion is that in electing to open that shortcut so that I didn't have to go through the room with all the dogs in it, I locked myself out of getting the Magnum until, like, now, basically. And also it means we're gonna have to go into the mansion, go through a room that has a hunter in it a couple of times, and then come back out. So that'll be, great. I mean, we can still get it, it's just, you know, later in the story than it would have been. Like, at this point in time, I could have theoretically already had it. But no, I just have the pocket magnum, the self-defense gun. Is that blue herb still here?
answer me, somehow give me a sign.
Chris to Brad. Can you hear me? Brad! Damn!
No, Brad! Yeah, my radio's broken, so he can't hear me. It can receive, but it can't transmit. Fuck! Oh my god, that poisoned me, of course. Don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, I'm not even looking about you. Okay. Thanks. Alright, so chat, we can only fire 3 times. Keep that in mind. Well, they're shells, but yeah, same idea. Stay down, you motherfucker. Alright. Trade this with that. So hunters are pretty easy to deal with as long as you know where they are. However, in this room specifically, I need to kill them because I never, ever can get around them. I think there's another one upstairs as well. Let's go get him. No? Okay. Fine with me. So we need an old key. I do not remember how to get it. Oh, this fucking room. Okay. I thought I had to reset the doors, like, first. Or, the walls, rather. Since we're just moving around in here. Right. Oh, okay, that works out. Okay, I forgot about that part. Okay, so we'll come back to this room later. That's fine though. That actually works out way better because of something else. Right. Other helmet doors are... there on the left side. And then like all the way down in the basement, I think. I'm gonna try something real quick because I don't remember if this was the helmet key or the old key. I might be misremembering how to get the Magnum. Yeah, okay, no, I need an old key. Actually, hold on. Oh, also, the door that was broken in the first part, where you can only go through it twice before you can't do that anymore, this one, Wesker fixed it, so you can just go through it as many times as you want now. He is just a handyman. Oh, these zombies are gone. Oh, nice. Alright, back in here. So, the second floor is both of them. Fuck, wrong way. Oh, it's because there's two of them, of course. How could I have forgotten? I'll be honest, Chad, I thought there was only one. That's kinda cringe, actually. I know, right? Alright, it's playing the puzzle room music. So we should be okay. Oh, okay. So this is this room. Mail to the Chief of Security. Attention, Chief of Security, July 22nd, 1998. X day is drawing up on us. Execute the following procedures within 1 week. Prompt actions are demanded. 1. Lure stars to the estate and obtain BOW raw combat data against stars. 2. Collect 2 embryos of each mutated specimens as samples, excluding the tyrant. Dispose of tyrant. 3. Ensure complete disposal of the Arclay lab, including all personnel and test animals. Disguise their deaths as an accident. When the above procedures are executed, report to headquarters for further instructions. If for some reason you are unable to execute the procedure by the deadline, report immediately. In case of emergency situations, report directly to the extension 5691. Good luck, Umbrella HQ. Oh, joy. Yeah, I guess. Whatever. Right, which one is the yellow one? The other one. Can you get around the fucking table? How could they be? They're only the biggest taxpayers around here. You know, this holds 10 rounds. I don't think we need to carry the ammo on us. Fucking don't even start. Fuck. Alright, I made an oopsie, chat. I shouldn't have come down this way. I should have gone all, like, the long way around. But, you know. Live and learn, as Shadow the Hedgehog says. Fuck off. I can't believe I didn't blow his head off either. What an asshole. That's okay, though. We shouldn't have to come down here anymore. Look, chat, a GameCube disc. Alright, I don't remember which way he's facing, but we're gonna try and run past. Oh, he's dead. Oh, he's a Crimson Head. Where I burned him? I actually can't tell, but it doesn't matter, I guess. Let's see. Yeah. Okay. I had to turn around with circle again. That's also on me. Sure hope he's not a Crimson Hood. Yep. Okay. Hey, maybe the hunter won't fuck with me too much. Hey, man. Alright, let's go deal with the fucking big snake. Oh, there's one upstairs too now. Great. Cool. Really fucked myself by just not going the long way. It's fine though. God damn it, Chris. Are you... John's fucking schmoovin'. Caution. Alright. Alright. So our exit, I think we just go through here, right? The knob is broken. I guess we don't. Nope, not that. Not the map. So what is the other one just... Is it just the helmet key? I guess it has to be, right? I thought it was locked from the other side, but that has to be wrong. Alright, no hunters in here, right? Well, it's not a hunter. I can't tell where the fuck he is. That was unfortunate. Once again, I feel like I just don't have the timing. It is locked from the other side, okay. But I can't go- okay, whatever. I guess we take the elevator. Let's go jump through some more hoops. This is the room with both hunters in it. I guess we'll go this way. Fucker. Chris, are you gonna, like, recover sometime this century? Good god. He fucking slapped you on the ass. Walk it off. Oh, I guess. Just fucking... Nope. Alright, we're out of ammo. Again. I don't need that. Thanks, though. A first aid spray would be pretty great right now, since I am out of heals. Excuse me. Interesting that there's a poison heal in here. Okay. Okay. You know, maybe there won't be hunters on the balcony. I'm hopped up on that copium right now. Alright. Well, that was short-lived. Well, that's right, there's that thing that I can heal from out there as well. Hey, brother. Alright, we're in the nice safe puzzle room now. Oh, is the fucking desk not pushed again? Okay. Alright. Alright, now for the hardest puzzle in the game. You have to make the Spencer crest with these, but like the placement is like really, really precise, so it's very annoying. Is it like that? I don't fucking remember. Yeah, I think this goes in the middle. Let's get this other big piece first. Yeah, that goes up there. There we go. Alright, we now have the emblem key. God, okay. Yeah, the deer trophy, I got it. I want to get off the fucking platform. Where am I right now? So I can go up. Yeah, mood. Down, and then across. Does that actually take me where I think it does, or does that just take me down to the elevator? I think it might just take me down to the elevator, in which case we need to do this before I run out of ammo. I don't have enough item space. Alright, we're gonna go to the item box. Dude, come on! I was on the stair. Fuck you. Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. Oh, I have more saves than I think I do. Well, we beat Eon, so let's go ahead and use this last, ink ribbon. I used to be so good at this. Like, literally, I was I played on invisible enemy mode, and I beat it on my first try with just a knife. Like, I could sidestep every single enemy in the game. I don't know what happened. It sucks, though. This guy's gonna fucking donkey punch me. Or not. Alright, chat. Somebody just got home, so I'm gonna go say hi to them, and I will be right back. Alright, chat. Let's keep on rolling. I just had to tell, my dad that the leak in my bathroom, after some experimentation, it seems like it's actually coming from my shower, not my toilet, but I also don't know how to fix it. Unfortunately, something else I discovered when I took my shower today is that it seems like the drain isn't going down again, which means that I have to snake it again. Which means that I have to buy like a 5th drain snake because the one that fucking someone that wasn't me ordered last time just does not work for my shower because there's a big metal rod down the center of the drain for some fucking reason. Anyway, let's rock and roll. Yeah, I'll probably give that a shot, but it just doesn't seem to work with my hair. I wish to God there was a way I could stream MGS1. I mean, I guess I could fucking try and rig up the PlayStation Classic through my computer. But, yeah. Let's see, so now we go up here. Yeah, I mean, the main thing that I'm just annoyed with this game is that I keep not one-shotting zombies. Like, I keep misjudging the distance they need to be at to get the critical headshot with the shotgun, which is something that I was able to do on my first playthrough perfectly. So it's just a little aggravating. Alright, so where's this door? It's like out into my right. Like, some of the other stuff is pretty annoying. Forest, notably, is, like, actually aggravating. Of course, I forgot.
Stairs?
Alright, let's go fucking get Rebecca. I feel like there's something else that I'm missing, but oh, okay. Is that it? Yes. Don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me, don't fuck with me. Come on! You know what? Fuck yourself. Yeah, it is the pressure of being judged by the viewers watching at home. Rebecca, that door works from this side. Oh, it fucked off and went after me.
Rebecca.
Chris!
You okay?
That kind of worked out,
I didn't
actually.
mean to get you worried.
That only took
We can't stay here any
one
longer.
shotgun shell to
We
kill
have
that
to get to the
hunter.
others and find a way out of here. You with me?
Yes.
Then I'll go ahead. Until then, Rebecca, you're on your own. Stay cool and use your better judgment. Got it?
I can handle myself.
Good luck.
Fucking, yeah, I know, right? I was thinking about that too. Why am I at danger? What the hell happened? Chat, did something hit me that I didn't use like a self-defense item on? Is the grenades going off hurting? Oh my god, okay, whatever. I'm just equipping the fucking knives. It's a flashbang. Like, it's not even a real grenade. Ever. Alright, so for lack of options, we're gonna go jump down the hole now, which conveniently I think we're actually right next to. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I guess that's what it has to be, but it's just like that kind of sucks, actually. I can't get out. I have tried every possible way to escape, but only to be faced with the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The lab with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde, and those dark, wet, and eerie caves. What can I do? At first I didn't want to believe my eyes, but that familiar high-heeled shoe in the corridor. It was like a reflex. One name came to my mind. Jessica. I don't want to believe they share the same fate as me. No, I can't give up hope. I have to hope they're alive. I haven't had anything to eat or drink for the past few days. I feel like I'm going crazy. Why is this happening to me? Why do I have to die like this? I was too obsessed with designing this ghastly mansion. I should have known better. It was a dark and damp underground tunnel, another dead end. But even in the darkness, something caught my eye. Carefully, I lit the last match I had to see what it was. A grave! But deeply engraved in the stone was my name, George Trevor. At that instant, it all became clear to me. Those bastards knew from the beginning that I'd die here, and I fell right into their trap. But it's too late now. I'm losing it. Everything is becoming so far away. Jessica. Lisa. Forgive me. Because of my ego, I got both of you involved in this whole damn conspiracy. Forgive me. May God justify my death in exchange for your safety. Come on, Lily. You wanna say hi? That wasn't very loud. I don't think they heard you. You're a good girl. Here, you want your toy? Want your squirrel toy? There you go. My name is carved into the small gravestone, George Trevor. There's a switch here. Press it. Alright, so healed. There's more spiders in here, so maybe turn off your screen or just look away or whatever. You have until I finish opening the Eagle Crest. I can see the shotgun shells right there. Pick them up. I think it might literally just have to be the thing I was trying to do in Zero, where they have to be, like, literally trying to grab me when I fire. We're done with the spider part, by the way. There shouldn't be any more. Well, not until the caves, but that's later. Oh, that's right, the fucking right stick is a quick turn. I forgot about that. Literally, what else can I do? Maybe? I guess. That could be it. I'll admit, I forgot he was there. I shouldn't have done that, I should have just ate that. It's fine though. Oh, I need the fucking battery. I definitely should have just ate it. Alright, well. Rip to a real one, I guess. Wrong button. Okay, so that puts me there. Well, chat, it's time to jump through those hoops again. I have gotten it once, though, is the thing. Like, I got the Crimson Head when it ran at me. Earlier today. And I feel like I got at least one yesterday. But I don't know, it's just not been going my way. Welcome on in to anybody joining us. This is Resident Evil 1 HD, which is my favorite Resident Evil game. Thank you. We're about halfway through. I'm about to go do the last bit of the second segment, I think. Yeah. So we're gonna hit up a fat save and then go deal with that. I hope anybody watching is having a good Tuesday. Remember to drink your water. I actually kind of ran out of mine, but I'll go get some once we go save. Once we finish this, the stream's not gonna end. We'll be moving right into Resident Evil 2. We're fucking schmoovin' right now. I know, right? I ran the wrong way. Fuck off. Wow, he swings 4 times, huh? So I just have to get hit. Because I was standing up. Oh well. Alright, so we need... that... and this. Should probably be carrying the handgun since I have ammo for it, but I'm not gonna do that because I can't kill hunters with a handgun. I mean, as Chris, this is just what I gotta do. Oh, wait, the ribbon? Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna go grab some more water. I will be back in just a minute. While I was in their chat, my cat Lily was asking me for more food, and she was just looking down into a bowl that was still full of all the kibble I put into it an hour ago. So she's having a normal day. Alright, let's get after it. Yeah, she's the smartest cat. That's why we love her so much. Alright, so the hunter is gonna be right in my way again, but I'm just gonna get past it because I'm an elite gamer. Like that. Oh, also, if we get bit by a snake again, I'm just reloading the save because I don't have any way to heal poison except for my only heal that I have on me. This is... I think this is where I want to go. Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the AI behavior is really predictable, and they always spawn in the same spots as well, except for Forest. Thank you, doggy. I just don't remember any of it because I haven't played this game 3 times in a week before this, like I did the first time. I played on, like, real survival. I will say, haven't seen Forest yet today. It's been really nice. That snake's gonna get me. I hate you. Caution. There might be like a heal box down here, and if so, we'll get that. But if not, we might just have to fucking retry. Nice doggy. still have the ink ribbon on me. Fuck me. I disagree. Whenever you want to fucking get him off your arm, Chris. Yeah. Listen. Forrest has to get in line like everybody else who wants to hug Chris. Down to caution again already, by the way. Alright, you made progress on your art? That's great. Is it something you're ready to, like, show other people? Alright, well, Lily wants back in the room, so... Could you imagine if, like, the bigger flak vest and the fucking stupid big arms also gave you a bigger hitbox? That would make me so mad. That time I got through. Come on, Lily. Meow. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't talking about posting it or anything, I was just asking if I could see it. But I mean, I also get just not wanting to show it, so don't worry about it. I'm excited to see what it is. Oh, did I crunch your tail in my fucking dresser drawer? Come here. Where's you go, girl? Where's you go, girl? Did I get your big bottle brush? Did I get your big fluffy tail? Alright, she bit me, we're even. Bad doggy. Alright, into the caves. There's not like a lot of spiders down here, but there is, at least one. So, yeah. Actually, I guess before I put that away, I'll just grab this one. Yeah, it's charging up, so it can be annoying later. Alright, so we need the other crank first. My most favorite enemy in the whole game shows up during this part, but I'm not really hyped to see him since I'm so low on ammo. There's like some handgun bullets in here, aren't there? Yeah. All the help we can get. Well, that's where he belongs, so jot that down.
Enrico!
Don't come any closer, Chris.
What happened?
Double crosser.
Enrico, wait. Enrico! Enrico! Double crosser?
Killed him with just one shot? Who could it be? Wait, he's holding something. Alright, now we have the red crank. I don't remember which one's square and which one's the hexagon, so expect me to use both on everything. Alright, chat. No, I mean, they're wearing them, they're just not working, I guess. Anyway, shout out to Mr. Steal Your Girl here. Zoop! Best hunter in the game. My favorite. Anyway, the tunnels have hunters in them now, so that's cool. Double crosser. Don't look at me. Don't look at me. Don't do it. I hate you. I hate you. Alright. Drop this handgun off. Hold on, can I do it multiple times? Because I know in, like, the original RE1, there's a hidden item here. If you face the, like, open spot to one of the sides. Alright, rotates 20s each time. Okay. Could you imagine? That would be funny. Chat, I don't think anybody is playing it anymore, but I would probably give a Gundam versus stream at least a shot. Not extreme versus, because I keep getting my ass kicked in that one. But like normal versus, absolutely. Alright, this is the flamethrower. This is our best friend for 2 rooms. I wasn't even gonna ask you to play unless it was like as my duo partner. But sure. I guess if that's what you want. More handgun ammo, let's go. Alright, healed. Here comes the big spider. So, you know, look away. Chris, fucking move. Alright, that's Black Tiger. Boss fight's over. Just gotta... Now, unfortunately, I did not sever them all somehow with the fucking remaining magazine, so I gotta do this. Yeah, we got bodied in Evolution that Monday. If you want to play some later tonight, we can play together if you want, Kate. Alright, everybody say goodbye to the shotgun. Or, not the shotgun, the flamethrower. Maybe this is the one with the secret door? So straight back. Please just be a first aid spray. I'm begging. Thank you. Alright, we're doing alright again. Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, I'll take it easy and enjoy. This fucking room. Okay. Do you not need the green one down here? I could have sworn there was like a single crank thing. That was the green one just to fuck with you. Chat, what day is today? Today is the 25th. Unfortunately, it seems like we're not going to get to Resident Evil 4. On November 1st, I'm going to be streaming something that's definitely not Resident Evil. Other than that, I don't really have any set plans, so if you guys are enjoying this, I mean, I can still just play 3, Code Veronica, and 4. But if not, I'll probably just play 2 today, and then if we don't finish, I'll finish 2. 3's also pretty short, just like 1 and 2. I can't see myself. Just like 1 and 2, so maybe I'll do that as well. But after that, I guess we'll probably just go back to your regularly scheduled programming. Is it not, like, dead on, or...? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do Code V, since today's the 25th. I would only do, like, 3. I wish I could just drop this, because I really don't want it in my inventory. Alright, we got the thing that we need, so let's get out of here. Alright. Wrong way. I need this to get through the door, but there's no way to, like, drop items. Uh... Maybe I don't need it? Oh, hey man. Alright, Hercules. Oh, I guess I don't need the flamethrower. Well, whatever. Alright. So... I don't think I need the cranks anymore. Maybe? We are stocking up on fucking handgun ammo, though. That's nice. Oh, right. Hey guys, I, forgot. I disagree! He jumped all the way over me. That was garbage. Chris, come on. Get the fuck up. Unbelievable. Alright. Alright, chat, we got the shaft. 4231. I was also shocked to learn that boulders could bleed, but once he got a taste, he couldn't get enough. Okay. Is there something I missed up here? Oh, here we go. Oh, right. Yeah. Hey. Interesting. This is a green and a red on different difficulties. I guess that's fine. This is a different door than the one I went through. Yeah, no worries. Take your time. Right. Is that good enough for you, game? There's something in here to grab, huh? Chat, do you see anything to grab? Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, shit. I don't think I've ever been up here, except, I guess, to grab these items for the playthrough I grabbed everything in. Alright. God damn it, Lisa. Come on, pussy, stumble after me. Now, hopefully that will stay pulled when I leave the room. Let's see. Okay. More handgun ammo. One slightly crushed flamethrower. And now hopefully I just need to get to the door. If I have to pull the lever again, I will be mad. But what are you gonna do, right? I'm glad after carrying Chris's dummy thick ass exactly one time, the elevator broke. Fuck off. Oh, I did have to pull it again. Well, there's that at least. Okay. No, no more snakes, please. There it is. There's like a document in here, but I don't know where it is, and I don't want to get jumped by the stupid fucking snakes. So I'm just getting out. Okay. One second, chat. bathroom, east storeroom, kitchen. Oh, this room. Can you just show me an image of the fucking map that shows where it is? Like an annotated map that has the names of the rooms on it? I guess not. That would be too helpful. Anyway. It says there's 5 of these old keys. Okay, here we go. This one actually shows the room it's in. That one I got. I think I got that one. Oh, it's inside the wardrobe. Okay. I don't know if I can get that. Alright. Chat, the reason I'm looking that up is I don't think we can complete this game if I do not have the fucking... the Magnum. Because that's just a bunch of ammo that I won't be able to use. And, like, I don't think I can do it on hard without that. Like, just fighting the bug enemies in the last area and, like, Tyrant without it, I think would be too difficult. So no head. Head. So yeah, I'm just pretty sure that we need that to, like, complete the game. Because otherwise I'm just gonna be shafted. Ah, Wesker, you didn't give me a second set of items, you hater. Okay. So the first one... First floor... I have that one. First floor, I have that one as well. Okay. So it has to be that red room on the left side of the building. I'm gonna kill this hunter because we're gonna have to go back through this like 2 more times. I would have done it before if I thought I could, or if I knew that I wouldn't get the old key until I came back here again. Did I kill him already? I guess not. Okay. So... yeah. This is the wrong room. Whoops. We're gonna hang on to the assault shotgun with the last round, just in case. But, you know. We have to use it, and we don't kill whatever it is. That's just gonna be it. I should have grabbed the pistol. I guess it doesn't matter. Maybe this zombie won't be a Crimson Head. I kinda just killed it because I wasn't gonna come back through here. Oh, nope, he's still up. He's gonna spawn right there too, that's really annoying. Alright, didn't kill him. Unless I guess the knife killed him with its minuscule damage. Come on, Chris. What I should do is drop off the shotgun, since it has no ammo in it and is therefore useless. But, you know. Researcher's will. There is a letter. My dearest Alma, let me first apologize for not being able to call you. A man wearing sunglasses didn't permit any phone calls. Sorry, Alma. I sit here trying to think of where to begin, of how to explain in a few simple words all that's happened in my life since we last spoke, and I already fail. I hope this letter finds you well, and that you'll forgive the tangents of my pen. This isn't easy for me. Even as I write, I can feel the simplest of concepts slipping away, lost to feelings of despair and confusion. But I have to tell you what's in my heart before I can rest, Alma. Please believe that what I'm telling you is the truth. The entire story would take hours for me to tell you, and time is short, so accept these things as fact. Last month, there was an accident in the lab, and the virus we were studying leaked. All my colleagues who were infected are dead or dying, and the nature of the disease is such that those still living have lost their senses. This virus robs its victims of their humanity, forcing them in their sickness to seek out and destroy life. Even as I write these words, I can hear them pressing against my door like mindless, hungry animals. Alma, I have tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delayed the inevitable. I am infected, and there is no cure for what will follow, except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them, my love for you. In an hour I'll have entered my eternal sleep where there is peace. Please understand, please know that I'm sorry. Chris, don't be such a fucking bitch. Alright, we have the wind crest now. I forgot that it thunders if you sit there for too long. Right. Oh, actually, I need fucking space for something else. That should be fine. Alright, chat. Real Resident Evil mode. We have no weapons right now. Time to survival horror our way out of this. Chat, I'm thinking about Resident Evil Survivor right now. Because of the video I watched yesterday while I was eating. In that game, you fight something like 20 tyrants, and you also kill probably most of them with just your pistol. And it only takes, like, depending on your gun, between like 8 and 20 shots. Now the fucking birds despawned. That's kind of nice. Alright. With the ability to now perhaps survive the end of the game, let's go ahead and get rolling. Excuse me. To the lab. Hello! Kate, look what we just got. Yeah, you missed the riveting puzzle, and I used that word very generously, that we had to do to get it. I guess the thing with the bee was a puzzle, but like, that part with the headstones, that definitely was not. I will say, we're coming up on my favorite Wesker line. Like, actually even funnier than 7 minutes. They both say stone and metal object, I'm not sure what you're talking about. Oh, was it? I mean, it changes to that if you examine it. Or I think it's supposed to. Anyway, I have no idea if that's the case. Chat, did you know you can go behind these stairs? Wonder what's on the other side of this. Listen, it's not just any object, okay? It's the stone and metal object, so I need you to, like, calm down. Which is to say, I think that's what they were called in, like, the original RE1, so they kept the name. But, you know, not 100% sure. Alright, Weskies, where are you? Oh, that's right, there's a ladder after the staircase, I forgot.
You're a bit of a mess up. Chris, take a piece of the action.
Fuck yeah, man. I say Chris take a piece of the action all the time. Especially when Ashy's hanging out with me. Because she was here for, when I streamed it. I streamed it to her specifically. Okay. Are you for real? Hey chat. Hey chat. She shot me from behind. Like she just did a 180 and no-scoped me. That's kinda... That's a little toilet. Oh, I will say I should probably grab the pistol, actually. That's a little toilet, yeah. I'm gonna try it one more time, just without healing, because I want to see if I can do it, basically. But if she kills me again, I'll use my heal, and then I should be fine, because this boss fight, and that's using the word very generously, is not very hard.
You're a bit of a mess-up.
Maybe I'll get lucky and she'll fucking jump at me. Yeah. Can you, like, distract her a little bit, Wesker? There you go, man. Just keep blasting. Come on, Christopher. So notice how that time Wesker just fucking laid into her. Also that she didn't attack me at all. I guess he fell down. Or something. Which I've never seen happen. Usually the boss fight ends and then he's like, "Ah, Chris, you gotta keep going," or something. "We're almost at the end," or something. Is this the lion one? Yes. Yeah, I don't remember what it is, but it's just like, "Ah, Chris, well, you see, we have to find a way out of here. I'm not evil, you're evil." I mean, since we're here. Now I remember. You can discard items, but only in real survivor mode, because the boxes aren't linked. I think. So it's like, if you need to pick something up to progress, you can discard, like, ammo or something out of your inventory. Because I definitely remember just discarding ink ribbons every time after I used it, like, once. Oh, actually, hold on. Alright, chat, maybe we'll get lucky and get some headshots. There we go. Okay. Here we go. Alright, there's MO disc number 2. If we need to pick something else up, I'll just eat the herb. Don't think there's one in here. Researcher's letter. My dearest Ada, by the time you read this letter, I will no longer be the person you once knew. The results of my test came out today, and as I suspected, it came out positive. I feel like I am teetering on the edge of reason just thinking about my impending doom. I would give anything not to have to become one of them. As far as I know, you are not infected. I sincerely hope things do not reach such a desperate pass, but if it has turned out that you are, now the last person remaining alive, I want you to get the material from the visual data room. Then, activate the self-destruct system in the power room and escape from here. Please do everything in your power to make this whole accident public. If everything is still running normally, you should be able to release all the locks using the security system. I have set up the terminal in the small security room so that you can log in to the system using my name and your name as the password. You will need another password to release the lock on the doors. Basement level 2, where the visual data room is located. As a safety measure, I've coded that password into an X-ray picture. I can't pronounce that word. I know you, and I'm sure you'll be able to work it out without any trouble. There's just one more thing, and it is my last request. I hope you never have to lay eyes on me in this state, but if you do happen to run into me in my hideous form, I beg you to put me out of my misery. I hope you understand. Thank you, Ada. Yours truly, John. So yeah, that's the username and password to get into the computer. There's a second password you need by messing with these pictures, but my inventory is full, so I'm not going to do it. The password is cell. It's like colon, esophagus, long liver, or something like that. And it's just the first letter of each of those words. Right. Oh, there's a 8? 9? Jesus Christ. At least he had the fucking good graces to explode, but like, Jesus Christ. Sure. Ow. That was my last bullet, too. Alright. I think one of the game cubes is in here. A fucking grenade. Am I insane? I think there is, but I don't see it. Is this it? No. V-Act. There is now evidence that when the host loses consciousness, the body goes into a dormant state. During this time, the virus becomes active and rapidly transforms and reconstructs the basic composition of the body. The host eventually mutated into a humanoid creature. We call them V-Acts. Its speed and amazing muscular development are particularly noteworthy. After transformation, it becomes more agile and aggressive. Already 4 of our researchers have died from trying to feed it, turning the place into an instant bloodbath. We call them Crimson Head. That dangerous and precious prototype specimen can't be left there. We have to figure out a way to deal with it. Termination is not an option. Decide to freeze the specimen, confine it into the basement in the backyard cemetery. I like the wireframe of the room. Alright. Now let me just make sure that there's not one in here, because I don't want to fuck around with having this in my inventory for like 2 hours. Yo, no disc. The morgue, the power maze, in the X-ray room. It's on the X-ray room? Uh... Oh, it's X-ray room B. Okay. I still don't want that. So it should be this door. That's unlocked now because we used the computer. I think the fuck not. Yeah, it's like right here, right? Look, chat, a GameCube. Alright, now I just have to do that 2 more times. Facts. 2. Sanitation Division. Attention Manager of Sanitation from Raccoon Disaster Contingency Committee. The contents of this fax are confidential, intended only for the named addressee only. Yeah, whatever. We expect significant increase in the damage done by the recent T-virus outbreak than initially estimated. There are several concerns. First concern, more than half of the researchers have been infected by the T-virus and died. It has also been reported that almost all of the survivors of this accident are starting to show symptoms of the infection. Second concern, our secret security patrol team has also been completely eradicated. Therefore, our most secret research is in danger of public disclosure. Quick actions are demanded to prevent mass media coverage. There is a high possibility that most of the specimens are running loose inside the compound. We expect many casualties. However, yet unfortunate, these casualties underscore the success of our research. Actions must be taken to prevent our research from being made public. We suspect the first official intervention will come from the state police and STARS. We strongly recommend taking measures against them first. I hope that isn't Chris's blood. What's up, mildly eccentric? How you doing? We're like right at the end of RE1. I have to come back in here later, man, so, you know. The slide filter. He hasn't done the last thing he does in this game. But he did say my favorite line in all of Resident Evil, which is, "Chris, take a piece of the action." Which is immediately preceded by, "You're a bit of a mess up," which is like my 3rd favorite line. Because truly this is the game of all time. Wow, chat, we got 1 whole green herb. Awesome. I'm just gonna... Well, I guess we could find a red one. Okay. So while I'm here... Albert Whiskies. Let's go upstairs first, because I think I need the key out of there. Alright. Also get some more gasoline. But it's from the other side, because I went the wrong way. Come on, Chris. We can burn 2 more zombies. That's it. Let's see. The slide projector. Umbrella, bioorganic weapon official report. Cerberus. Neptune. Hunter. Tyrant. Bioorganic weapons research group, development staff. I like how the other 4 look like real people and then Wesker looks like Wesker. 8462. Okay. How do I... Security protocols. Heliport for executive use only. This restriction does not apply in the event of an emergency. Passage to the heliport. Entry is prohibited unless accompanied by a consultant researcher or the chief of security. Unauthorized persons entering the heliport will be shot on sight. Sight is spelled incorrectly. Elevator. The elevator stops during emergencies. Visual data room. For use by the Special Research Division only. All other access must be cleared with Keith Arving, room manager. Let's see. Sanitation Division controls the use of the prison. At least 1 consultant researcher, E. Smith, S. Ross, or A. Wesker, must be present if viral use is authorized. Entry into the room is limited to the sole person who deactivates the lock with all of the passcodes, accessing the exclusive output terminals in each section of the senior research. Jesus Christ. Power room. In this room, nitro compound is used as the primary fuel source. Access is limited to headquarters supervisors. This restriction may not apply to consultant researchers with special authorization. Use and access of the output terminals is limited to authorized senior researchers. Regarding the progress of Tyrant, illegible. There's like something I can fuss with. Is it this? Passcode entry terminal. Nice. The other MO disc. Okay. And there's a GameCube right in here somewhere, I think. Maybe? Maybe not? Anyway. Guys, we can watch TV now.
What? Get away from me! No! Hey! No!
So that's what happened to Kenneth. But yeah, I do like the war crime PowerPoint. I also like how Chris changes. Because in Code Veronica, he looks identical to how he looks in 1. So the jump from that to RE5 Chris is kind of dramatic. Excuse me. I know, right? He's really slacking. Let's take this so we can get the key. Hey, we're back up to fine. That's nice, I guess. I don't think there are any more zombies that I, like, need to burn. Or maybe I just get rid of the key. I don't remember. Michael Bay levels of shake. Listen, it's a diegetic camera. This is not the door I was thinking of. Oh, this is the door with the computer and shit, right? Yes. Alright, chat, we're gonna have to deal with something that I don't really enjoy, but I'm gonna just try to avoid all the enemies. They're already in here. Grand. I think this is the room I want. Yeah. Go! GameCube! Ah, fuck. Come on, Chris. That is not how I play, but it's how I have to play right now because I've used everything that isn't pistol ammo. I guess in Magnum. Okay. Chris, you wanna... Thank you. I know, right? That's how I feel, too. There's still shit in here. Oh, it's still fucking... daggers. Or wait. There's shotgun shells in here somewhere. Is it, like, here? Oh, there it is. Don't fuck with me, please. Please. I hate you. I hate you. Okay. So yeah, there's like 200 guys in one of the rooms we gotta go into next. Which is unfortunate because I only have the 6 shotgun shells we just picked up. And it takes like 2 or 3 to kill them. Hey guys, anybody in here? I can see you back there. Okay. Your stupid ass still had collision. So chat, the reason I'm annihilating these guys, even though we're relatively low on ammo, is because we have to come through here, and not sprint the whole time, or we blow up. So... Man, I really do not want to use this. Maybe we can make do with the pistol. Oh, there's more shotgun shells, thank Christ. Right. So chat, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to blast them with a single shotgun shell each and then switch to the pistol and hope that works. Fucking, yeah, I think getting jumped by a Crimson Head right at the end would be really cringe. Okay, so let's just fucking deal with this. We also need the last demo disc. Alright, come on. Or it'll just miss. God, those things are ugly. Anyway. That actually seemed to work pretty well, though. If I can just find the goddamn things. Pussy. I disagree. I disagree. Put me the fuck down. Ow. Wow. Okay. Okay. I was just about to say, I've never done that before. I know you could headshot them. Just the fucking thud as it falls down. Holy shit. That was great. That was fantastic. Fuck you. Fucking bye. Dude, this rules. Why haven't I been headshotting them before? Oh, there's a hand grenade. Playing as RE5 Chris in this is really funny. Hey, man. Come on. Chris? The enemy? Christopher? Are you... That guy was eating his fucking creatine. I don't know why he took so many shots. Oh, there's the other one. Unless that was like a fresh one. There's the ammo disc thing. Okay. I can hear another one. Come on. I fucking know you're in there. Come on. Oh, nice. How have you been enjoying it? I watched all of the first season, and then I dropped it like partway through the second season. Because unfortunately stuff in the first season that I didn't enjoy didn't ever get any better. Like, Mikazuki just stays super emotionless and annoying. Fucking... You have some, like, Game of Thrones level bullshit going on. Guild really likes Ibo, though, so he might talk to you about it. Hey, man. Okay. Where are you? Bazinga. Are you? Yeah, fuck you. That dude did not want to come out of the vent. He's enjoying Amogus too much. No power to the main elevator started up. Yes. System won't initialize. It appears to need some kind of fuel. Where do you get the fuel canister? Oh, hey man. Not the mood. Bro. These guys kinda mean the fucking like, they live in these vents. I need them to come out, though. Okay. Well, I'm not hearing strange bug noises anymore. So hopefully the one that jumped up there and the one that I just shot are the same one. Alright, chat, so we have 19 Magnum rounds, 9 pistol bullets, and 2 shotgun shells. We can beat Tyrant with that, I think. Maybe. Oh my fucking god, hey man. Hey, so they don't retain damage between rooms, so that was, you know, very cool of him to both waste a shotgun shell and all of those pistol bullets. We now have 2 pistol rounds, but we actually have 3 shells, so that's more than I thought we had. It's you, Mr. Gundam! Also, I mean, I don't care if there's beams or no beams. Like, I think that the physical munitions in Aibo are cool. I just think that beam weapons are equally cool. So it doesn't matter to me whether they have one or the other, as long as it's consistent. Like, that's the most important thing to me. That was kind of why I didn't like Wing. Like, well, that was one of the many reasons I didn't like Wing. Was because all of the Oz mobile suits just only had, like, bullets until the very end of the show. And none of them could do anything to the Gundams, and then the second they go up against somebody who has a beam saber, not even a gun, they just lose. Like, Zex just beats the shit out of them. It's pathetic. I mean, if you hate beams, Kate, you might enjoy Aibo, because there just aren't, well, there aren't any until the back half of the second season, when the big superpower weapon that makes them beat everything is just a mobile armor that turns off the beam resistance. Okay, so we need to turn the power on to go up there to go talk to Wesker. Where am I? It says I've been in this room. Whatever. I apparently left something with the item box. Beam sabers are pretty cool. Oh yeah, fucking McGinnis, or whatever his name is, just like literally marrying an 8-year-old. Don't worry, the fucking love triangle with Mikazuki, the little meme girl, whose name I don't remember, Atra, maybe? And Kudelia is resolved by he fucks both of them but doesn't care, so. Okay. Oh yeah, I left the thing in here. Did I use my other heal? Yes. Alright, so we can get hit once, and then heal, and then that's it for health in the rest of the game. I don't think the 2 bullets are gonna make a difference. So we're just gonna put this back. Hurrah. Is this the generator room? Yes. I mean, the thing that gets me right is that the one gun, well, one, they reuse a lot of stock footage, which is not ideal. This tank is empty, right? Yeah, okay. They reuse a lot of footage. Yeah, fucking, Naze, I think is his name. It's very much the, like, I love a woman that can kick my ass thing from Knocking on Heaven's Door, but, like, they all love how pathetic he is. Alright. I really like the ship design in Aibo, and I really like the mass production mobile suit design. The only mass production one that I don't like is the Shiden. But the Graze is fantastic for a Zaku clone. The Hyakurens are really good. The Manrodis are really good as well. The Shiden, which is like the protagonist one, it's just like, guys, look, it's a GM, but it's for Aibo, and it's just like, well, you made it even uglier somehow. So thanks. Where is the refueling room? Is that up here? I think it has to be. I mean, I guess. The one guy just is like, I want it a redder shade of red, and then they put, like, A10 shark teeth on it. The Orga one looks pretty cool, but it also just sucks in the video game I'm playing, so I don't like that one either. Well, I mean, doesn't he just upgrade into a Gundam? Like, doesn't he get the Flowers Gundam? I know, right? I mean, the idea is that he goes crazy first, and then that happens, but yeah. Ayn is, I think, my favorite character in that show. Because he's a real motherfucker for just hating that kid. He knew what he was about.
I can't open it. Just wait, I'll be back.
Okay.
I also think the Graze Ayn is really cool. The other thing that gets me, and this is like one of them, it's another like kind of minor thing, but it's just one more thing on the pile. I hate how the ultimate weapon for the Barbados is just a fucking katana. And it's like, well, they're up-armored because they figured out how to nullify beam weapons. That makes sense. Which means that blades, like physical ones, wouldn't work as well. But you see, he has glorious Nippon steel folded 1,000 times. So he's just immune to that, and he can cut through fucking 1 more billion tons of steel. I think it would have been way better if they just kept him with, like, a mace or, like, a hammer the entire time, but they don't do that. Chat, I don't remember where the refueling room is. No, that's the computer room. Is it up here? I think it might be up here. Try punching the door. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I don't really want to do this, and then Mikazuki fucking guts him like a fish. And then Ain's just like, alright, well, I'm never gonna forgive 8-year-olds ever again. Yeah, but I didn't get to the tail because I gave up on the show because it was basically just fucking Game of Thrones. With less incest, which, you know, is nice, I guess. Alright, chat, where's the refueling room? Because I don't remember. We found it on accident before. I mean, it's not just about characters dying. Like, that is part of it. The only likable character in Tekkadan dies, which sucks. But, like, fucking... But it's not just about that. Like, that doesn't bother me. It's Gundam. That happens. Fine. Whatever. But, like, watching 5 or 6 episodes in a row where nobody fights in a mobile suit is so boring. Because the politics don't matter, because 1, they're not real, and they're not about anything that could conceivably real. 2, they don't make any fucking sense, because they just go to, like, the assembly, and then all of a sudden, well, it's like, well, Gallarhorn couldn't stop you from showing up here, so I guess you're world police now. And it's just like, okay. I mean, yes, every Gundam show has politics. Some of them are better or worse. I think that Iron-Blooded Orphans tries to have some interesting ones, but they don't. I think that unironically, if you want to watch a Gundam show with an actual message, you probably need to watch, like, either the first one or Zeta. And that's, like, that's it. 00 also has a message. Near the end, it kind of loses focus, but that's fine, because they tried. Seed does not have a message, because it is just... What if we made Gundam, but again? G Gundam has a message, but it's not political? I don't think. I'm almost positive it's not. Well, it's partially political, but the main message is that on a personal matter. Not to me, but like on the individual level. It is a personal matter. What else? Unicorn is just, what if Zeon was the good guys? Actually. Double Zeta is also about personal matters, but also it's a comedy anime, because Tomino couldn't make up his mind. Gundam X... Gundam X is like about the consequences of of politics, but it's like after the war is over, so it's like actually just showing you everything that happens. Oh, I need to put the fucking fuel device in the first room. I'm an idiot. Okay, whoops. That's on me. I mean, that was like the longest. There was one stretch that was particularly long, and I was watching it as it was coming out, and I was just like, oh boy, I can't wait to see fucking a new Barbados form because they make a new one every week. Or I can't wait to see the fucking Gundam that I actually like, the Gusion Rebake, do the eye flash for the 50th time this show. But like, just nothing happened for like 3 or 4 or 5 weeks. And I was just like, I'm over this. It's annoying. Alright, chat, if you run in that hold on. Okay. If you run in that segment, you just fucking explode. You can run for like 1 or 2 steps, but otherwise you just explode. Meow. Yeah, that Witch from Mercury, gif of her just punching that girl in the mouth is fantastic. POV, you're a fucking Zeke. But yeah, there's like multiple instances where it's like there's 2 episodes or 3 episodes where nobody fights. There was one that was longer, but I don't remember if it was like 4 or 5. Alright, Lily, go on. But it's just like, I don't know, man. We had to bring Kudelia somewhere, and then we did it, and it was a trap. Shocker. And then we keep bringing her somewhere, because she survived, but the fucking pretty secretary died. And then we get to Earth, and we hang out at, like, Fiji for 4 episodes, and then Biscuit has, like, his big character thing, and then dies the episode after that. But Zeta doesn't, though. Zeta has it with, like... Zeta number 1 has a skirmish in every episode. Because that was a requirement from Sunrise at the time to have it made. Even if it's not, like, very long, or if it's just, like, the start of a battle or the end of a battle, and then it just does, like, talking the rest of it, Zeta has action in every episode. And then as far as, like, character deaths go, it's just, like, it's not anybody you care about. Like, it's, at the beginning, it's, like, the scientists who were helping develop the Gundam Mark II for the fucking Earth Federation Gestapo. We need weapons. And then it's, like... Then there's nobody for a long time, and then it's like one of the other guys in the Rick Diaz. I don't remember if it's Apolly or the one whose name I can't remember, but it's him. And then nothing else happens until like the big, like, character arc making death for Camille that I'm not gonna spoil because like that is an important part of Zeta. And then nobody else dies until the end of the show, except like fucking, you know, Titans pilots who have it coming. Yeah, that really sucked. That was like unironically my least favorite week, and I thought about just stopping there. But I was like, well, I mean, it can probably just come back, and then I kept watching. And then I got to the second season, and it was just like, nothing is happening. This character, whose name I can't remember, who may or may not be in like a weird this character whose name I can't remember is just like kind of having ground fights in the Shiden for no reason. Or not the Shiden, it was like the Manrodi, and they were mad because they were supposed to have Shidens, but they didn't. You bought the Psycho Gundam? Hell yeah. Was it like actually big, or? Oh, fucking, okay. Alright, chat. Let's, get into the end game here.
Chris!
Rebecca!
I saw you in the...
There
in
are a
garden.
lot of buttons for mod view.
I finally caught up.
Well, I'm glad you're okay. No more following. Just
I mean, that's
stay with
accurate
me.
to the show, so that's good,
That's
I
my
guess.
plan, sir.
I would love to get that game, I just don't have any income, so I can't buy it right now. Did I save? I did, right? Anyway, I acquired the fucking heater.
Wesker.
So you've come. Chris, you make me proud. But of course you are one of my men.
Thanks.
Chris is mad
Since
because he
when,
says that to
Wesker?
all his boyfriends.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're talking about.
Since when have they been slipping you a paycheck?
I think you're a bit confused. I've always been with Umbrella. And stars were Umbrella's. No, rather, my little piggies. The tyrant virus leaked, polluting this whole place, and unfortunately, I had to give up my lovely members of Stars.
You killed them with your own dirty hands! You son of a bitch!
Oh yes, dear. Just like this.
Rebecca!
Don't move!
You...
I don't think you want to die just yet. I have something that's of some interest to you. The ultimate life form. Tyrant.
Wesker, you've become senile.
Chris, you'll never understand.
Man.
It's magnificent.
Well... I also like that, Teebs.
Come on, you test tube freak.
Wesker, you've become senile. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Chris, stuck. Ow. Alright, and that's Tyrant. Hey, Becky, you okay? Yeah, if you just shoot it in the balls, it dies.
Rebecca!
Chris.
It's a good thing you were wearing your bulletproof vest. There's nothing left for us to do here.
That's
moving.
so much funnier in the stupid fucking cowboy outfit. Oh my god, okay. What a pathetic way to die. He's holding something. Observation note. The discovery of the G virus was in fact 21 years after the administration of the primogenitor virus. The prototype parasite, which we had delivered from a laboratory in France, was administered to the sample specimen. The sample specimen took in the parasite without showing any signs of adverse reaction. The lack of any reaction was an unsolved mystery, but everything is clear to me now. The prototype parasite was incubating in the sample's body for 21 years. Then from that incubating state, the prototype suddenly mutated, evolved may be a more appropriate word to describe it. This observation gave me more insight into my research. Through further modification and testing, I was able to derive a method to create the G that surpasses the performance of the T. This was the breakthrough that would change the future of the bioorganic weapons history. I can't wait to see the look on Alexia's annoying face when I finally announce my research, but unfortunately I'll have to wait a few more years to completely verify my findings. So this note is basically just connecting RE1 to stuff that happens in later games. Alexia is a character from Resident Evil Code Veronica, which was originally intended to be Resident Evil 3. It was a Dreamcast exclusive, and then it came out on PlayStation 2 later. William Birkin is from Resident Evil 2. We'll be seeing him in like 2 hours. There's like a key in here somewhere. Is that it? Because I need to interact with that. Okay, I guess there's no key. Oh, is it? I haven't played 6 myself, so I don't know. Listen, Teebs, if you think that's interesting, never forget that in Dead Aim, the virus is called the TG virus.
Chris?
What is it?
I found a file in the lab. Apparently, there's still a lot of Tyrant virus here. We should blow this whole place up.
Right. The show must go on. I'll leave that up to you, Rebecca.
I'm on it. I'll start the self-destruct system I found a little while ago.
It's not like we're out of this yet.
I like her little
I'll
green
see you on the
earrings.
outside.
Outside.
Alright, let's go get Jill. Yeah.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel must evacuate immediately. Deactivating and releasing all locks.
So what's your favorite campaign from RE6? Mine is the Chris one, because you get to, like, shoot a fucking laser out of your arm if you play as the other guy. A lot of people say that the Leon one is the best, but I don't know, man. It just had a lot of quick time events, and it seemed pretty boring. And nothing that happens in it is, like, of any value to the other ones at all. Yeah, the lock is released. Come on. That's also true. I like that in the Ada campaign, you can also play in the park.
Let's get out of here.
But the second player can't. Agent cannot. I like Sherry's a lot. I just don't like Jack, whatever his fucking name is, Wesker's kid. Jake, thank you.
Let's get going!
Now, the Leon one is dealing with the consequences of what happens at, like, the start of the Ada one. Fucking, yeah. I just think that, like, the voice acting performance of that guy was real fucking bad. Which is kind of funny because I think it's just, like, very rich and famous, prolific voice actor like Matt Mercer. Or something. I do like Sherry, I just think that Jake blows. I think it's really cool, actually, that they brought Sherry back and, like, she actually does stuff. I think it's even cooler that it's like, yeah, I got the G-Virus, so now I can just fucking Wolverine regenerate myself. I mean, that's possible. It's supposed to be like a B movie, but like, for the early ones, they didn't translate it right. So, yeah. Wesker, you've gone senile. I don't know. It's like funny bad in this game. In that game, it's just like boring bad. Also, a single green herb, by the way.
This is Brad. We're running out of fuel. This is your last chance. If there's anyone alive, give me a sign. I repeat, this is your last chance.
Teebs, I'm already the master of unlocking. Right, I need the fuse thing. Alright, time to equip the most overpowered gun in the game.
To detonation.
The self-destruct system's activated.
Good work. Brad's up in the helicopter.
Those things are coming.
I'll take care of them.
But...
Chris, you just get in contact with Brad somehow.
Okay.
I never saw him again. Fucking, I'm not doing 0. Not like now, for sure. Maybe soon, but not now. Absolutely not. I want nothing less than to play Leech Hunter. Those things will be What a game that I wish hadn't been made.
Chris!
You okay?
Yeah.
Big ups to Rebecca, she just started blasting. Alright. Bro. Really need Brad to drop that fucking rocket launcher. There we go.
Chris, use it! Kill it, whatever it is!
Alright, so chat, we have 5 bullets remaining. Can you stop? Hey, asshole. I also like that. I think that it gives some character to the Tyrant, which, I mean, you wouldn't really expect, but it's nice. But no, I meant Cyberpunk. I wish that Cyberpunk had never been made, because now CD Projekt Red gets to make another non-functioning dogshit game. I mean, I don't know if the fucking rocket launcher from Commando is a common battlefield weapon. But you know. Kate, you say that, I've seen him parry 3 in a row. Yeah, no, I was like, you gonna, like, die, or? But yeah, Tyrant and Barbados are the same because they both have fucking glorious Nippon steel folded 1 more billion times. Alright, gamers. Well, that's Resident Evil 1. This is my favorite one, by far. I played RE2 Remake like a year
Chris,
after
you
I
did a
played
fine
this.
job.
No letter rating? Wesker? Come on. Ah, well, well, Teebs, part of the fucking shittiness of Japanese steel is that it's from Japan. It's so low quality, it just breaks all the fucking time. Alright, chat. Give me like 5 minutes to get my disk for RE2, and then we can start that. I will put a message in chat once it's back up, and then just refresh the page. See you in a bit.